Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here this Monday and the last day of January. Of course, this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. Okay, let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. January has been a rough month for the overall stock market, and we're ending it off with U.S. stock futures mixed and leaning slightly to the red. Currently, Dow futures are down 0.62%, S&P 500 futures down 0.4%, while NASDAQ futures are up 0.08%. The CEO of Netflix is following popular investing advice of buy the dip to the tune of $20 million. Netflix is witnessing one of its worst years to date, with its stock trading near the $380 range, significantly lower than its all-year high of over $700. Investors have shunned the stock after Netflix reported Q4 revenue and subscriber misses. But not Netflix co-CEO Reed Hastings, who bought about $20 million worth of share last week. He purchased over 51,000 shares on January 27th through a family trust, now holding over 5 million Netflix stock. Analysts currently rate the stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 35%. Alphabet's Google has inked a multi-year collaboration with Indian communication services provider Bharti Airtel. The two are joining forces to accelerate the growth of India's digital ecosystem. As part of this strategic partnership, Google will invest up to $1 billion in the global communications provider. The investment comprises $700 million in equity, while $300 million will go towards scaling the company's offerings. Their strategic partnership is expected to accelerate the development of unique products to serve customer needs, and the focus will be on enhancing the customer experience while offering expertise to solve problems around digital inclusion. The Google stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 28%. Meta Platforms, the company formerly known as Facebook, is disallowing new users from joining their social media tracking tool CrowdTangle. People and organizations use CrowdTangle to report, analyze, and follow public content available on Reddit, Instagram, and Facebook. A Meta spokesperson said that we're pausing the ability for people to join CrowdTangle while we work through some staffing constraints. However, new users can still make additions to existing company accounts on the tool. CrowdTangle data and transparency team is looking into the staffing issues. Their stock is currently rated a strong buy with an average upside of over 34%. Pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly announced that they plan to invest $1 billion in a new manufacturing site in North Carolina. The new facility is expected to create about 600 jobs in the region. The manufacturing facility is aimed at making injectable products and devices and increasing the company's manufacturing capacity by harnessing the power of tech. With the planned opening of the new facility, Lilly is looking to take advantage of the experienced labor force of the region, along with the presence of universities specializing in science, tech, engineering, and math. The Eli Lilly stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 20%. And the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, has allowed tech communication giants AT&T and Verizon to use more towers to deploy their 5G service. According to the FAA, the wireless firms and the administration have agreed on steps that will enable more aircraft to safely use key airports while also enabling more towers to deploy 5G service. They said the exact location of wireless transmitters helped it to determine that it is possible to safely and more precisely map the size and shape of the areas around airports where 5G signals are mitigated, shrinking the areas where wireless operators are deferring their antenna activations. The AT&T stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 15%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. We have another busy week ahead of us for earnings with some big names reporting. Some of those big names include Google, Starbucks, UPS, PayPal, AMD, and GM, all on Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll hear from Alibaba, Facebook or Meta, AbbVie, and Qualcomm. And Thursday includes Amazon, Eli Lilly, Activision Blizzard, Snap, and Pinterest. So a lot to watch for earnings in the week ahead. At the end of last week, we heard from Chevron, who did miss expectations for their earnings report. Chevron registered adjusted earnings per share of $2.56, missing the consensus estimate of $2.99. This was, however, up greatly from the 16-cent per share that they had in the same quarter last year. Their total revenues surged 91% on a year-over-year basis to $48.13 billion, which did outpace the estimates of $44.52 billion. Their stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 8%. And we also heard from Colgate-Palmolive, who delivered solid results for their fourth quarter. Their net sales for the quarter rose 2% year-over-year to $4.4 billion, just below the consensus estimates of $4.43 billion. Their diluted earnings per share increased 3% year-over-year to 79 cents, which was in line with the consensus estimates. Their stock is currently rated a hold with an average upside just shy of 4%. Now, let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by NeoGenomics, who are up over 17.5%. Trading under the ticker NEO, their shares are just shy of $25. They're followed by Atcore International Group under the ticker ATKR, whose stock is up 4.8%. And Viacom CBS under the ticker VIACA, their stock is up 4.7%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Ionis Pharmaceuticals. Under the ticker IONS, the stock is down 11.3%, followed by Bentley Systems under the ticker BSY, the stock is down 8.2%, and BlackBerry under the ticker BB, their stock is down just shy of 6%. So that is going to be everything for Monday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.